Star Lake Collection. 4 Christian Small-Town Romances. Written by Lorana Hoops. Copyright 2020. Narrated by Lorana Hoops. Audio copyright 2020. Sealed with a Kiss. A Star Lake Romance. Written by Lorana Hoops. Copyright 2020. Narrated by Lorana Hoops. Audio copyright 2020. Chapter 1. Max. Max pulled at his blue and red striped tie again. He hated ties. Hated the look of them with their perfect knots and pointy ends, and hated the way they felt around his neck, like they were cutting off his air supply. A sadist must have invented them. Someone who liked feeling like they had a noose around his neck all the time. Someone who didn't know the comfort of a well-worn flannel shirt with the top 2 buttons undone and plenty of room for his neck to breathe. He never wore ties, or dress shirts even, and he couldn't believe he was wearing them today. Scratch that. He couldn't believe he was here today, sitting in an uncomfortable folding chair, surrounded by people he didn't want to talk to. Even the hum of their muted conversations annoyed him. He'd rather be anywhere else. But Layla was his friend, and it would have been rude not to be here. The problem was, it should be him at the front of the church. Not that he wanted to be wearing a silly monkey suit and flashing a fake smile at all the people in the congregation, but he wanted to be the one marrying Layla. He had since they were in high school, but he'd never gotten the courage to tell her. Prom night had been the closest he'd come. Of course, she'd gone with Bruce Bollinger, captain of the basketball team. Star Lake was too small to even have a football team. But Bruce had left her in the middle of the dance floor to talk to some cheerleader from a neighboring town who had crashed their dance with a group of her friends. His heart had broken for her that night as he saw her freeze in the middle of the dance floor like a deer in headlights. Max had swooped in and led her off to a secluded corner. He had offered his shoulder to cry on, and she'd accepted, soaking his jacket with her tears and filling his nose with the sweet scent of her shampoo. He wanted to tell her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?